What's up everyone? It's less than a week into Big Brother 25 and tensions are rising and the house is splitting down the middle. I'm pretty sure that we're in for a juicy and good season. So we've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Alright folks, now just before we get started, if you are new around here, I would appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. Every single day I do live feed updates on Big Brother, so if you want like a quick breakdown of everything that happened in one day and you've only got 10-15 minutes, then this is the place to be. Hit the subscribe button as well as the like button and the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live. Alright gang, question of the day, and I'm going to keep it simple with this one. You know, we're nearly a week in, and I just want to straight up ask everybody, are you enjoying this season so far? More so, has it got potential? Do you see this being one of those seasons that everyone goes, oh my god, 25, what a classic. Like, can you see that coming? Because right now, this is my take on it. We've got a split house. We've got a mother and son secret. We've got one-sided beef with some people. And a bunch more stuff that I'm going to talk about in today's video. I haven't seen this much chaos and potential in years. I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm pretty damn excited about where Big Brother 25 is going. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I am very excited to start today's update because it is looking like we've got a very good season ahead because it's day 5 I'm talking about right now, and we've got a split house. You know, those things usually start to form on like week 3, 4, 5 maybe. We've got a split house and the first eviction hasn't even happened. Not only, you know, usually there'd be 16 people left for it to be week 1. There's 17 people and we've got a split house. This is incredible. I'm going to go through the numbers to start off today's update because a lot of the talk is going to be about the split house and all the tensions that are rising because of it. So I'm going to talk each side of the house. I've got it up on my laptop. Let's talk it through. So on one side of the house, we've got America, Blue, Cameron, Jag, Matt, Riley and Cory. Luke's kind of in the middle. He's not really in either side of the house. Although I'm going to talk a little bit later how he's maybe not too pleased with one side. Other side we've got Sari, McCall, Jared, Izzy, Felicia, Bowie, Red and Hisam. And then Kirsten is the target this week. It's very unlikely she's staying. So for the Felicia stands, Felicia fans out there, the FFs, the Cannons, Felicia Cannoners, the Cannonballs. Oh yeah, I'm coining that right now. She's going to stay, most likely. I really hope, because I would cry my eyes out for 95 days straight if Felicia goes home on Thursday. I don't want that to happen. But yes, split house, it's looking fantastic. And people are starting to work and trying to get each other onto each side. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is some of the things Sari said to Cory to let him know, dude, you're at the bottom of that alliance on that side. Now, of course, with Sari being the seasoned Survivor player and just social player in general that she is, she went to work on telling Cory, right? Because we've seen a lot of people in Big Brother history where maybe there's a couple of alliances, not necessarily a split house, but a couple of alliances, and nobody really does anything to try and shake things up. It's just like, yeah, let's just do it with the HOH ones. As long as I got my Instagram deal at the end of this. Shut the f up. Play the damn game, and that's what Sari is doing. We love you for that, Sari. She goes to Cory that you're expendable to that side. You know, you're at the bottom of that alliance. And she's going to town on that. I don't think Cory really wants to hear it. Cory talked a big game at the beginning about how good he was and how he's going to run circles around everybody. And it's almost embarrassing watching that because... And I wouldn't be saying that if he didn't talk a big game because his game's quite low-key at the moment. But for somebody who walked in and said in his like opening video that he was going to be this mastermind and run the game, it's almost embarrassing, the comparison of what his game actually is. He needs to listen to Sari and do something quick, or otherwise, before you know it, if that side dominates, he's going to be first in the jury, and that was his one shot at Big Brother, because he's certainly not looking like he could be a potential all-star at any point in the future. And Sari literally made a comment. She said, Ray Charles could see this, like that's what she said, and I think that was just her way of getting across, like, Cory, you got to realise this now, or it's going to end up shooting yourself in the foot later. Now on one side of the house we have solidified an alliance called the Professors. So this consists of Izzy, Sari, Felicia, Nicole, Hisam, Red and Bowie. No Jared there. Jared's kind of somebody who I think is just de facto with Sari anyway. So like it didn't need to be thrown in there. It's all of a sudden when you've got these split houses, you start to get sub-alliances, which is where the game gets even more interesting. And I think it's one of those... Jared's definitely going to side with that side anyway, because Jared's got his hand in both, kind of, but like his true loyalty is obviously going to lie with his mother, so he's going to be with Sari. Anyway, the Professors, you know, they were saying with the Professors, because we're the older ones, we're the older, like, not necessarily old house guests, but for Big Brother standards, you know, we're the older ones, and we're going to take the kids to school. The Professors. I kind of like that. Now, the other side of the house, the alliance name is Family Style, which doesn't at all sound like a horrific sex position. What's your favourite sex position? Family Style. Felicia is quickly becoming an icon of Big Brother. She has broken several mic packs within her first 5 days. I believe she's broken 4 at this point. And she's coming for the 5th. She's fallen into the pool. She's dropped one down the toilet. And it's becoming very apparent that it's, you know, a mic a day. It's kind of funny, though, because she's so chaotic. It was funny at one point when she got her new mic. It was wrapped in plastic when she came back out to the backyard. So that's kind of becoming a meme this season of how many mic packs can Felicia break. You know, I tweeted something out that I'm kind of amused myself. There's a shameless plug for my Twitter. Follow me at TV Talks with Tom for elite Big Brother tweets. Some people have spent less days in the house than the amount of mic packs that Felicia has broken. I'm really enjoying this season so far. Now, we talked the other day about how tensions are rising with Cameron amongst many people who are starting to find him very arrogant and all those kind of things. Hisam has expressed his annoyance about Cory, and they finally sat down and had a conversation. But for reference, I think it was yesterday or the day before, they turned around, like Hisam was saying, you know, like and Cory, and then everyone's like, Cory, and then like, you know what, I don't even know his name because subconsciously I hate him. Things are getting dramatic. This is great. Anyway, so they sit down, and thank you for BB_updates on Twitter for capturing this moment, because I didn't spot it on the feeds. But when they sat down for their moment, Cory says, I feel like you are not vibing with me. Hisam says, I don't know you. I wouldn't jump to that conclusion. Cory was right in reading that, so well done for him reading that vibe. I wouldn't say it's a personal thing. I think it has more to do with the fact that I just don't know you. Cory says, I want to try to get to know you. That to me sounds like a relationship that isn't really going to go anywhere. And also, like, Hisam's currently on one side of the house. Cory's on the other side. But Sari may be trying to be bringing Cory over there, you know, and she's also going to try and get the numbers with Luke, I think, as well. And just to make sure that they're covered at all angles. If, you know, 1 or 2 of them end up on the block, then they've got more numbers. Sari's definitely the leader of that alliance. But anyway, I'm interested to see if Hisam and Cory do have to combine their forces and end up in the same alliance at some point. It's going to be an interesting dynamic to watch, because for somebody who says, I think subconsciously I hate him, strong words for day 5, folks. But also, this is Big Brother, so expect the unexpected. The downward spiral of the HOH has begun to take place, with Riley getting very, very concerned because she feels like she's getting bombarded with questions, and she's crying and everything like that, and she's saying she's just feeling overwhelmed, which is very, very valid. But also, like, as the HOH, you're in that position where these things need to happen, and I think she's low-key feeling threatened because Hisam basically like guessed their entire alliance, and I think she's like, and I think the whole alliance is now starting to realize, like, oh my god, they actually know that every single one of us is in this alliance. Like, they know all the numbers, which gives the Professors the upper hand. It all depends on who wins HOH next week, which is why this split house is so exciting, because it's like the Super Bowl every single Thursday when the new head of household competition comes around. And it's funny because earlier on that alliance was basically saying, you know, Riley was saying, I think it was to Matt, Sari and Felicia are like in the palm of my hand. Like, I can tell them to do whatever they want. All of us as viewers, Sari and Felicia, They ain't going to do shit that you tell them because they're their own players and they're actually two of the most independent brains in the house that are actually wanting to play their own game. And also, like we said, they're the professors. They're there to teach the kids a lesson. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. Of course, we're heading into the veto ceremony today, so we'll find out if Hisam decides to use the power of veto. It's looking currently like he's not going to, leaving Kirsten and Felicia on the block at the end of the week, with Kirsten headed out the door as the war begins on both sides of the house, and I cannot wait. I hope everybody enjoyed watching today's video. I would appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button and share and like. It means the world to me. Any support you can show just really helps me keep the channel going, so thank you guys. I hope everybody is staying safe, staying positive and staying healthy out there. And remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.